Hi there, welcome to our YouTube channel today. Today I'm going to be talking about the same Alberta province asking for foreign workers to come over. And then from what we are gathering today, foreign workers, from what we are gathering today, you cannot, government is phasing out applying for work permits when you are inside Canada. You know, we did videos in the past that you can convert visitors visa to work permits. But today what we are gathering is Canada is about to phase out converting your visitors visa to work permit. Applying for work permits when you are inside Canada is almost obsolete, so they are encouraging you to apply from outside. So I just have one or two things to tell you this evening. Alberta province, there is high demand for foreign workers. So you can relocate to the province of Alberta with your family. Yeah. But the pathway is a pathway to become a permanent resident. In this particular video, I am going to put you through how you can apply and what are the areas you should be looking into. So search for visa sponsorship jobs. When we say visa sponsorship jobs, it means you would have applied for the job right from your country, whether Nigeria, Kenya, or wherever. You would have applied for the job right from your country. That is visa sponsorship jobs. So now the particular employer would have given you appointment letter. It is the appointment letter now that determines you to apply for a work permit. So if you are applying for work permit, you will now be sure that everything you are asking for, when you are filling the forms, when you are doing everything you are doing, remember you're going to do the e-medicals. Everything now is centered around your job. So all you need to search for visa sponsorship jobs is your CV. You can call it CV, you can call it resume, and the cover letter. Check for small towns where overseas workers are needed. You must be sure that that town overseas workers are needed. Just like the video we did for Smoky, it's not only Smoky. There are towns, there are provinces that need workers. For example, New Brunswick province is asking for foreign workers again. They did one in April 2024 here. I think it was 25th, 26th, 27th. But that particular one, they specified that they wanted nurses and doctors. So, but this new one that is coming up for New Brunswick, I think it's going to cut across all professions. So what you need to do is to make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. I lost my phones, I lost my Nigerian line, I lost my Canadian line, my old line, so I don't have most contacts where I normally post my new videos to. So only those who are subscribed to my YouTube channel now have access to whatever I'm posting. In this YouTube channel, we just create awareness on where there is scholarship or provinces where they want to do recruitment or where they want foreign workers. We don't actually give you the job. We just create an awareness and you will go and do the due process. Do your research findings yourself and do all the applications yourself. Look for the small towns. Prince Edward Island is not a small town, it's a province. Prince Edward Island is also looking for foreign workers. When you go into the Prince Edward Island website, you will now look for the small towns that are asking people to come. Up till now, people are moving to Prince Edward Island. There are some that go there with PMP to start up your own business, you know. So now let's come back to what I was saying. Now you check for small towns where overseas workers are needed. For example, in Abeda, when you look at a particular website, not Indeed, not Job Bank, I will drop that website at the end of the video. I will drop the website at the end of the video, and I will also put it in the comment section. Yeah. Now, the main thing is, if for one reason or the other, you are a foreign worker looking for a job in Canada, some of the areas that there is high demand now, thank God, is not only healthcare. This one now is general career, different types of jobs. They have jobs, vacancy in policy development, nurses, public health, engineering, and all whatnot. So settle down and look for the province and the town that needs a foreign worker. You don't just apply. If you apply, it is vague. You may never get reply. So when you follow it diligently, you get to where you are going. And keep applying. Don't say I've applied before, they didn't take me, blah, blah, blah. Just keep applying until you get what you want. And then you can come to Canada and become a permanent resident from your own country. And the pathway to do that is usually like work permit or express entry or what have you. Okay, so now there's express entry routes. Express entry means very fast way to come into Canada. Let me put it that way. You need to get an invitation. It's a very short duration. Within 6 weeks, space of 6 weeks, you may just be here in Canada. Okay? And then the first one is you must have Canadian experience class. I'm talking of the express entry. There are 3 categories of express entry. One is Canadian experience class. That may be related to those who are already here. Maybe they came in as a student, or they came in as foreign worker with work permit status. You can say apply with a Canada experience class. Then the second one is federal skilled worker. The federal skilled worker qualified experience. It means that you are going to be shortlisted under the federal skilled worker. And then you also have the federal skilled trade with job offer. Okay, so now with job offer in federal skilled Canadian worker, you need to make sure that your kind of job or your career, what you are looking for, is classified into tier 0, 1, 2, or 3. So still on that, when you are talking about work experience, now we are talking of work experience from your country. Okay? There is work experience from your country for Federal Skilled Worker Program, which means if you say you are a medical doctor, you say you are a lecturer, you say you are a nurse, say you are this or that, you already have experience from your country. You have worked in that area. You have graduated many years ago. That is what they mean by work experience from your country, not less than 4 years at least. And then you go further again now to match your job. That is, you match that your job experience with the tier. So is it tier 0? Is it tier 1? Is it tier 2? Is it tier 3? All these explanations, they are in the website on how to know the tier or the NOC code that you can be classified into. Now you need the general IELTS, not the academic IELTS. IELTS, there are 2 categories. One is the general one, and the other one is the academic one. The general one is the one you use for immigration purpose, work permit, blah, blah, blah. But the academic one is the one we do when you want to work here as a teacher, you want to work here as a pharmacist, you want to work here as a doctor, to work here as a lawyer. You must register with the body. Like in our own case, it was Abada Education. Abada Education will tell you what and what they want, your transcripts and everything, and then they will ask you to do the academic IELTS. For academic IELTS for teachers, you need to have band 7 and above. Lawyers, doctors, pharmacists, you need to have band 7 and above. Anything below band 7 for academic IELTS is not going to be accepted in your where you are doing your certification. Okay, but in this case, you need to, for the federal skilled workers, you are only expected to do the general IELTS, and that general IELTS, they also expect you to have the band. Well, I don't know, academic IELTS and work experience. The one for general IELTS, in some cases, band 5 is fine. Some provinces even accept band 4. It depends on your NOC code, what kind of work you are coming for, okay? Then, but in this system, when you check, the ranking is band 7 or thereabouts. And then for federal skilled worker, you need to check up with your educational qualifications, comprehensive ranking score. Evaluation is important. Canada website recommends band 7 for federal skilled worker. But all these things are, there's no hard and fast rule. It depends on the province you are going and what category you belong. So learning French is also a plus for you. Yeah, it will make you to be ahead of the other people who are also applying for the same thing you are applying for. Learning French is a plus for you. There's what we also call category-based draw. All these things, you need to put them into consideration before you can say you're applying for federal skilled worker, you are applying for express entry. Just back up yourself with all the things you think you will need, your qualifications, and then it depends on the province. Like I said, some provinces, they put their score very high. Some reduce their score because they need foreign workers urgently. And then again, whatever you are doing, just remember that you are not doing this alone. As you are applying, other people are applying. People are applying from Nigeria, people are applying from Cameroon, people are applying from Ghana, people are applying from UK, people are applying from Australia, people are applying from the Philippines, people are applying from India. So you must package yourself very well and make sure that you have very high score. So now, and then again, you must do everything possible to evaluate your credentials ahead of time. And it is advisable to use the website that Canada will accept the evaluation of credentials. For Canada, I will suggest WES, WES is better than Q. There is also IQAS. I didn't do any of this. I came here as an immigrant, and within a few weeks I started working, and I also did my teacher certification with Abada Education. So I didn't know WES, I didn't know IQAS. So it's Abada Education that asked me to get my transcript, get everything they needed, and I gave it to them. I never knew I was supposed to come with teacher certificate from my country because I was a lecturer in a federal university. So, but they demanded for teacher certificate from my country, which I applied for from here. They even gave me the address where I can apply for it in Abuja. So you can imagine. So now at the end of the day, you come to proof of funds. When you are coming as a foreign worker, you know it's a pathway to permanent residence. So they also want to see your proof of funds. Your proof of funds should be able to explain where it is coming from. When you put money in your account as proof of fund to process your federal skilled worker or whatever, you should be able to explain where the funds is coming from. And it must tally with what is in your account. You don't submit proof of funds, and when it is time for you, for the IRCC officer to process your documents, they find out that what you posted to them during application does not tally with what is in your account, because verification is another name for Canada. They will do verification, they will do due process, and then all those things, please put them into consideration. And then the website or the best place for you to go to look for a job as a foreign worker for a better, go to Alice, ALIS, Alice, not Job Bank and Indeed. A lot of people are going there. It's very difficult to get a job from outside because as you are checking, others are checking. Keep trying, keep checking. I have seen somebody who said they put their CV and their cover letter in over 100 places, but at the end of the day, she got it. So just keep trying. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. It is important you relocate because things are very difficult back home right now. Our money is so bad, the foreign exchange rate is so high, and the things we are using the money to buy is so expensive. So if you have opportunity to relocate with your family to come and work in the international community, it's a plus. And again, let me give you one quick advice before I round up this video. It doesn't have to be Canada. US is calling now, Australia is calling, Malta is calling, Luxembourg is calling. But again, when you apply to these countries, at times they may not reply you, they may not call you. And it's either you didn't meet what they are looking for. But don't lose hope. Yeah. Luxembourg was closed in April. They said they have finished recruiting them. Now they are open again in the last 12 days. So it's just an advice. Don't give up. Make sure that you keep applying and check for scholarships. Check for going back to school. It's not only just job. Check for every opportunity that is there that you can use to relocate with your family. Canada Students Visa is almost a no-go area now because it is only when you are coming in for a master's program and for particular courses, you know, that you can relocate with your family. And it is not all courses you come here to do that they will give you work permit at the end of the program. So you have to search very well. You have to search very well, match the courses that are viable, that they want here with your previous knowledge or your previous degrees, so you know how to follow it up. So I think I'll end my video here. This is a very long video I did. Please endeavor to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then we'll continue to bring out information that will help you find a very clean pathway to come to Canada. Good morning, Nigeria. Good afternoon, Nigeria. Good morning, Canada. And then good afternoon, UK. And I think Australia is 16 hours difference almost. I don't even know what time is it, but I was chatting with my friend now in Australia, so I don't know what time is it. So pardon me if I don't know the exact time, but I know they are 16 hours ahead of us. So have a good day, and I wish you all the best in your search. Remember, we will always be there for you. Shoot questions in our comment sections. If there's anything you don't understand, we can put you through, but we don't give jobs. We only just teach you how to do the DIY. Do it yourself. Have a great day. Don't forget to click this video, share, subscribe, and I will see you again in the live video. Bye. 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 Nice talking to you guys this night.